Now, on one hand, we've got our ideal number. Based on our human reaction time tests and our bullet flight time tests, we know that the minimum theoretical distance you could dodge a bullet from is 400 yards.
Okay.
On the other hand, we've got our maximum distance you can actually see the sniper's rifle being fired, which is only 200 yards away.
So at our theoretical minimum, you never see the cue to jump out of the way.
Yeah, it's not looking good for the myth.
But we still got to try it.
Absolutely. I mean, who knows, at 200 yards staring down the barrel of a sniper's rifle, perhaps your adrenaline whoosh, kicks in and you become super fast. It's worth a shot.
But you do realize we can't actually shoot each other with real bullets.
Aha, I've got a plan for that. Check it out. Here is our sniper, and here is our target. The sniper fires a blank round, and when he pulls his trigger, he clicks a switch. That switch sets a timer timing for the precise length of time that bullet would fly through the air.
Yeah.
At the exact millisecond it's supposed to hit the target, the timer signals a paintball gun to fire a paintball at you. It's an ouch, but it's not deadly.
So from 200 yards, the flight time we're looking at is 231 milliseconds.
Exactly.
With death off the menu, the guys run away to the runway, where Jamie starts setting up with the gun. And 200 yards downrange, Adam gets to work on the target.
There it is. X marks the spot.
Then comes the complicated bit. Timers, wires,
Nice.
paintball guns,
Isn't that cool?
and remote triggers.
Beauty.
Now, since we can't use real bullets for this test, but we've gathered the information that tells us the exact bullet flight time for any distance we choose,
Perfect.
we are going to imitate the bullet's flight electronically. Here's how.
When this gun fires a blank, a wire I've mounted on the trigger is going to close a circuit.
Which starts this timer timing. It will count down for the precise length of time the bullet should be flying through the air, and at the instant it is supposed to hit its target, it will tell this paintball gun to fire a round directly into Jamie's chest. Now, will he be able to get out in time?
I think I might.
No, not yet. That's what we're about to find out.
But first, there's the obligatory costume change. Jamie into something that will clearly show the paintball, and Adam into something of his own choosing.
Where is that guy? Adam! Adam!
Here I am.
Are you done screwing around? Let's
Yeah.
get to work.
Okay. Jamie might be able to dodge a bullet, but can he dance like this?
In their respective outfits, the guys assume their positions 200 yards apart. And remember, 200 yards was the maximum distance from which the guys could see a genuine muzzle flash. The question is, does that leave the caffeine-fueled Heinemann enough time to dodge out of the way?
All right, Jamie. This one's from 200 yards. You ready?
Okay, fire will.
All right.
Jamie, poised to dodge, waits for Adam to fire the muzzle flash blank that will in turn trigger the paintball gun the required 230 milliseconds later. But when that will be, only Adam knows.
Did I get you?
Got me. Give me a second.
Although Jamie clearly saw the muzzle flash, he had barely moved before the time was up and the paintball was fired into his chest. Undeterred, Jamie tries a couple more times. But to no avail.
Damn. At 200 yards, I could see the flash. I reacted to it and started moving out of its way, but I just couldn't do it fast enough.
Given that their quickest human reaction result was 490 milliseconds, trying to dodge a 200-yard round in 230 milliseconds was always looking like a superhuman feat.
This myth is looking totally busted, but we've come too far to give up. We're going to switch to a Hollywood muzzle flash. I totally saw
I
that.
did. I saw it.
Push the gun back to 400 yards, which gives us 500 milliseconds to get out of the way and see if it's theoretically possible to dodge a bullet. The distance I'll be shooting at Jamie from, I love that sentence, is 400 yards. This is the minimum amount of time Jamie and his quick reflexes need to get out of the way in time. To give him the best chance, I'll be using a full-flash Hollywood blank, which is far brighter than the actual sniper round.
I'm set and ready.
Okay, fire will.
Copy that.
You got me.
It's not the start Jamie wanted, but he's not going to give up without a fight.
Okay, Adam, fire will. Up, you got me again.
A very long fight. With each shot, Jamie is making progress as he hones his technique.
That was close.
But he never quite hones it enough. So, can Adam do any better?
You want to try?
You bet I do.
Adam, poised like a panther, gives Jamie the signal and then gets shot in the chest. Again, and again, and again.
Well, that was interesting. At 400 yards, we've got 500 milliseconds to react and get out of the way, which ought to be enough time, but there's a difference between the shop test and the real world test. In the shop, we had this super bright flash right in our face. In the real world, we've got a tiny dot 1,200 feet away. It's a lot harder to see. So now, we're gonna move that dot to 500 yards, give Jamie even more time to react, and see if he can deliver the goods.
It really is now or never.
There we go.
With 500 yards and 600 milliseconds to react to the Hollywood blank, it's time to step up or get the hell out of Dodge.
It's time to call into play those cat-like Hoosier reflexes.
Fire well. I dodged it.
At last, at 500 yards, the Heineman does his best matrix sway, and the paintball sails clean past. But given the status of the myth, he's not that impressed.
This test showed that I would have been able to dodge a bullet. But here's the thing. We were using Hollywood blanks, and if we were using real bullets, I wouldn't have been able to see a thing, and I would have been dead.
Jamie's right. You may be able to dodge an unrealistically bright Hollywood round, but in the real world, well, there's only one conclusion.
So what's the verdict?
The verdict is, it's busted. There is no way you can dodge a sniper's bullet. Everything about all their equipment, including their bullets, is designed for concealment. There's just no way you could see one fire from far enough away to give you a remote chance of dodging that thing. It's busted.
I agree. It's busted.
Let's go.
So you mind pointing that thing the other way?